Alors,
Marek Halter, intellectual writer, peacefighter. Your story is extraordinary, and you tell it in your memoirs, I Dreamed of Changing the World. But you said that the act of writing, I'm quoting you, is like putting your hands in a boiling pot of memories. How do you find the experience of writing down your memories?
It wasn't easy because when you decide to write your memoirs, it means you accept the idea that life is already behind you. Otherwise, one would wait a while. As a result, one realizes that they are mortal, and one wonders how much time is left. And I might have never written this if my wife hadn't fallen ill. She had a disease that, for now, is incurable, Parkinson's. As I have read many books, including Goethe's Faust, I made a pact with death, which for me is like the devil. It is an absolute evil. You leave Clara alone while I finish my memoirs, because I liked reading her passages, and an extraordinary thing happened. She died when I finished my memoirs. I only had one sentence left to write. The last sentence of my book. Clara is dead. It's fabulous. If you believe in God or not, in fate or chance, whatever.
When you were 10 years old, you met Stalin, and you said it was an encounter that had a big impact on you and changed your life.
In my eyes, he removed leaders from a pedestal. I was 10 years old. It was the first anniversary of the victory over Nazism. So I was sent with a delegation to give flowers to Stalin in Red Square. There's a picture in my book. And all of a sudden, I saw a man who was much smaller than in the portraits I saw in train station halls. He smelled like tobacco. It was awful. So I took 2 steps back, and instead of giving him the flowers, I backed away. So he came up to me to look for the flowers. And all of a sudden I thought, he's a man, just like us.
And this meeting changed you, for example, when you had to negotiate peace between Israelis and Palestinians.
Exactly. It completely freed me. I didn't have any problems. When I first saw Arafat, I had no problem. We talked about it. He didn't understand my character very well. A pro-Israel Jew who had come to see him. When I persuaded Shimon Peres to meet him, I called him. I told him, Yasser, Shimon Peres wants to meet you at my house in Paris. He replied, do you think that's reasonable? I told him, no one will know. It'll be at my house. And that's how the negotiations that led to the Oslo Accords began.
And finally, in the title of your book, I Was Dreaming, the sentence is in the past.
It hasn't happened yet.
No, because you still have challenges left?
Of course, I have a project. I think that if I succeed in doing it, there will be peace in the Middle East. There is a new element that has emerged over the past 50 years. Women. So my idea is simple. Bring together 300,000 women, half Palestinian, half Israeli, bring in all the television stations, including Euronews, and bring these 2 huge processions to Jerusalem with a single sign, on which we will have written, Shalom, Salam, peace. No one will dare shoot at this crowd, and then these 2 huge crowds of women will hug each other. And I guarantee that a year later, we will no longer be talking about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
Marek Halter, thank you very much for being with us.
Merci à vous.